Wilberg has wrapped it up as far as the dash points are concerned. However, you got Rubeck and Bilderback tied for second. Field getting ready to go side by side. They pick it up as they come out of turn 4. Green flag, and we're racing. Side by side through turn 2. Wilberg going to put it to the point. Bilderback stays down on the inside. A lot of room to move up. He'll keep to the low side. Now he'll tuck it behind Wilberg. Got to be keeping his eye on the 61 of Rubeck. Coming around 2 laps in, 4 laps to go. Bobby Wilberg, your leader. Then it's Ricky Bilderback. Jesse Haven sliding that 41 car up the track a bit. Rubeck moves up a notch, up to 4th behind Jeremy Miller. Two and a half laps to go here. Bilderback sticking right with Wilberg. Bilderback even taking a peek down to the inside. Not complacent with second, coming around to the white flag. 1 lap to go. Bilderback down to the inside, trying to sneak up. No go that time around. Coming out of turn 4, it's going to be Bobby Wilberg to the checker. Second to Ricky Bilderback, third Jeremy Miller, fourth Steve Rubeck, fifth Bobby Hacker, and sixth Jesse Havens. So Bobby Wilberg, the winner of the dash tonight, and the winner of the Beloit Ford Lincoln Mercury Trophy Dash for the 1999 racing season. Ken Scott from WJVL, green flag, and we're racing. And it's up for grabs here. It's Garmin and Eldridge. You got to watch that 30 car. And, of course, the 6 car. They're tied going in here. Right now, Garmin showing the way, and Eldridge right on the tail end. Down the back straight, Eldridge looks down to the inside. The winner of that battle at the front of the pack will be your Beloit Ford Lincoln Mercury Trophy Dash winner for the season. Eldridge again down to the inside of Garmin. 2 laps to go, 2 to go. Garmin trying to roll away here. The Beloit Ford Lincoln Mercury Trophy Dash Championship up for grabs. 1 lap to go, here comes Eldridge. Garmin sticking to the high side. Eldridge taking a peek down to the inside. 2 corners to go. Eldridge down low. Garmin leading him out of the corner. Darrell Garmin to the victory. Eldridge second. Third, Doug Bennett in the 5. Fourth, Al Murfeld. Fifth, Darrell Williams. And sixth, Vaughn Gerke. So Darrell Garmin going to be your Beloit Ford Lincoln Mercury Trophy Dash champion for 1999 with a Travis Eldridge second in the points. Murfeld is third. Al Murfeld. Then it's Darrell Williams fourth. And Scott Lawver bringing it home fifth. Here they come. Green flag, and we're racing. Here we go. Watch that 5 and that 32. Those guys tied going into tonight. Kelly Evink down on the inside. of the 99 of Tom Graves. They'll continue side by side. Sparkman looking for an opening. He's got Rod Gilly in front off the pace. Brett McCoy in the one car. McCoy will head it to the pits. Now it's picking your lane. Sparkman to the outside of the 11 of Rod Gilly. He's got David Bowers in tow. Bowers closing in. Your leader, Tom Graves, and it's Kelly Evink. Sparkman trying to sneak up on Evink. Bowers looking down to the inside. Sparkman down there. Oh, my. Bauer stays in line now. 2 to go. Sparkman sneaking up on Evink. And now Bowers into third. Now it's Sparkman. Here they come, white flag out, 1 to go. Bowers would have led him across the line that time in that race for the championship of the Beloit Ford Lincoln Mercury Trophy Dash. Here they come, who's going to be? Coming around the corner, Graves is going to win it. Evink will be second. Third will be the 32 of David Bowers. Fourth, George Sparkman in the 5 and drive car. And fifth, the 11 of Rod Gilly. That means that your 1999 Beloit Ford Lincoln Mercury Trophy Dash winner is the 32 of David Bowers. Tickets are on sale for next Saturday night. Oh, the events on the schedule, incredible. Monster trucks and all kinds of activities coming up. 8-lap dash coming up here. Green flag, and we're racing. Taking it to the point, Kelly Powers, the 23 car, one of the females in this division. Taking it right to the front. She's already wrapped up the 1999 Winged Women on Wheels Championship and running well in the Napa Auto Motor Parts and Equipment Corporation Roadrunners. Tim Ellis tucking it up to that second spot in the 00 car, way down to the inside. Tom Ricotta in the 007 running third. Here comes Dave Lignell banging off the wall in the 109 car, trying to sneak to the outside of Ricotta. Gilbert Brewer right there, along with Jimmy Robinson in the 33. Those two battling for points championship this year. Dave Lignell moves it up to third, but here comes Robinson way down on the inside. 3 wide down the back straight. A Ricotta sandwich. Your leader, Kelly Powers. Then it's Tim Ellis. Tucking up to that third spot now, Jimmy Robinson in the 33. Tom Ricotta back at it in the 007. Back up to that fourth spot. Now it's Dave Lignell. Coming around, 2 laps to go. 2 to go. Ricotta and Lignell locked in a battle for fourth. Here comes Robinson down to the inside of the 00 of Ellis. White flag out, 1 lap to go for Kelly Powers. One of the only females in the division trying to win the dash here tonight. Here she comes, Kelly Powers to the checkered second. Gonna be, I'm not sure. The 33 of Jimmy Robinson is second. Third, the 00 of Tim Ellis. And fourth will be the 107, or rather the 007 of Tommy Ricotta. And we get set to go here. Megan Ebrecht down the pole. Green flag, and we're racing. 10-lap dash, your last chance to dial the cars in. We will have a semi-feature for the American short trackers. Oh, look out. Everybody holding on back there. Good battle at the front. Frank Bridges on the outside. Trying to put it to the point in front of the 09 of Megan Ebrecht. Ebrecht working hard on the inside. Art Higbee up near the wall in the 47 car. Here comes Dave Wagner. He didn't get that 55 car out for qualifying tonight. Working the inside of Jeff Turner. Down the back straight, Wagner trying to take over that third spot. 5 laps in, 5 laps to go. Megan Ebrecht holding on to that second spot. Here comes Wagner charging now. On the inside, Wagner will take that second spot away from Ebrecht in pursuit of Frank Bridges in the 88 car. Here comes Wagner peeking down to the inside. Dave Pouch trying to make a move farther back in the 31 car. Dave Wagner noses it up to the lead. A lap and a half left. White flag, 1 lap to go. Wagner by 3/4 of a car length. Make it a full car length coming out of turn 2. Dave Wagner down the back straight in front of Frank Bridges. Wagner out of turn 4. The checkered out for Dave Wagner. Second to Frank Bridges. Third, Megan Ebrecht. Fourth, it's Ron Chilson. And fifth, Jeff Turner in the 3 car. Now the field ready to go. Mislich and Graves coming out of the corner. Green flag, and we're racing. Chad the Missile Mislich. And Kerry Graves going to stick it up in front of the 29 of Troy Atchison. Tom Atchison in the 9 car down to the inside of his brother. Tom Atchison taking over the third spot in the 9 car. Consultation flag out for the 6 car. Oh, Glenn Smith smoking through the corner big time. Glenn Smith getting that black consultation flag. Lots of smoke coming up from behind that 6. They'll try to deal with that before something happens and possibly drop fluid on the track. And Melvin coming out of the corner right into Smith. Yellow comes out here. Tom Powell explaining to Glenn Smith that black flag was for you. Head down to the pits, please. Your leader, Chad Mislich. Here they come, green flag, and we're racing. I understand that's Matt Prouty driving the 6 car tonight, not Glenn Smith. Chad Mislich with Kerry Graves in tow. Two and a half laps to go as they head down the back straight. Mislich, Graves, and then it's Troy Atchison. Tom Atchison off the pace, headed for the pits in the 9 car. 86, Rich Heinrichsen. Down to the inside of Troy Atchison. Chad the Missile Mislich coming out of the corner. White flag out, one more lap to go. Kerry Graves trying to hold on to second, but here comes Rich Heinrichsen. Chad Mislich out of the corner and to the checkered flag. Second going to be Kerry Graves in the 103. Third, Rich Heinrichsen to the 86. Fourth, Troy Atchison in the 29, and fifth, the 110 of Dan Lignell. Kelly Evink. And then it's McCoy next to Rod Gilly in the 11 car. They pick it up coming out of turn 4. No, not going to get a start here. Not going to get a start. They'll slow the field down. Then once they figure out there you go, the field catching up with it here. Scott Dolliver saying, man, this is easy. I got away from him. So they'll try it one more time here. Dolliver and McCoy. Pretty fast pace set down the back straight. Now they're ready to go. Coming out of turn 4, green flag, and we're racing. Dolliver with the lead as they come out of turn 2. Newly down to the inside of the 15 of Bill McCoy. Here comes Kelly Evink up in the 18 car. Newly to second. Evink going to work on Newly. Brett McCoy in the 1 down to the inside of his dad in the 15. Evink holding down on the inside, trying to put the pressure on the 53 of Newly. Bill McCoy up near the wall. Your leader, Scott Dolliver. Evink again down to the inside of Newly. The battle for second. Bill McCoy again up near the wall in the 15. Something happening with the steering in that 15 car. Evink and Newly, they may have exchanged some paint down there. Coming around, 3 laps to go. Evink trying to charge again. Scott Dolliver with an impressive run by 4 car lengths. David Bowers sneaking up to the outside. White flag out for Scotty Dolliver. Evink and Newley. Evink up to second. Now it's Newley. Scott Dolliver coming around to the checkered second. Going to be the 53 of Newley. Third, Evink in the 18 car. And fourth, David Bowers in the 32.
Hi, Doc.
Thanks, Doc.
Say goodnight, Doc.
4 forward, 2 in reverse, and 2 forward. Oh my. Dave Lignell is out in the 198 car here. Here they come, green flag, and we're racing. Leroy Byer out in the 75 car. Oh, yellow's out here. Didn't get a start on that one. They'll try it again. That is not the 75 car. That's evidently the 25. Joey Clutch Pedal out of Chemung in that 25 car. Here they come. Nice start this time. Green flag, and we're racing. Kelly Powers down the back straight. Oh, sliding near the wall, look out. Mr. Clutch Pedal puts it into second there with Tim Ellis working down to the inside of the 00. Right alongside the 52 car of Gary Lawton. That 25 car holding on to that second spot, but here comes Lawton on the outside. Kelly Powers will slow it down next time across. Powers on the loose. They'll go in reverse this time around. They'll go in reverse. They got to come all the way across the line before they put it in R for race here. Oh, look out. Whoops. Dave Lignell finally getting across in that 198 car. Look out. 182 says, or 82 says, I'm out of here. Forget this stuff. Your leader, Gilbert Brewer, doing a nice job in reverse. He'll have 2 laps in reverse and then put it in forward again for 2. We'll spin out with Dave Lignell on the back straight. Kelly Powers with some damage to the front of that 23 car. Dave Lignell about to go a lap down to the 42 of Gilbert Brewer. He said, no, I'm not going to. And Brewer across the line, sliding across the line. Now he goes forward for 2 laps. The 98 car said, I want to go forward the other way around the track. Now he flips it around. Look out. Gilbert Brewer coming around. Gilbert Brewer says, no problem. Look out, though. Look out. Look out. Minor problems. There's cars in my way. Good race for second. Dave Eggert in the 76 right there. Here comes your winner, the 42 of Gilbert Brewer. Van Heis and the 198 lap down. Eggert, second, third, the 98 of Bobby, the 98 of Bobby Williams. These are 10-lap heat races coming up here for the U.S. Exchange Grand National Sportsman. The field starting to pick it up. Coming out of turn 4, let's see, we aren't going to get a start. Aren't going to get a start here. Bobby Frisch a little bit on, too fast on the get-go here. Look out. Josh Thiering making quite a move under yellow. All right, we're going to try it again here. It is Bobby Frisch on the pole, lined up next to Andy Bristol in the 3 car. Here they come out of turn 4, green flag, and we're racing. Down the back straight, side by side, Frisch on the inside, Bristol on the outside, Lawver trying to make a move, picking up some points. A lot of valuable points up for grabs here for the overall picture for our championship night. Lawver going to take a dive down to the inside of the 3 of Bristol. Bristol not giving him a whole lot of room. The consultation flag out for the 1 car, for the 55 car rather. 55 car of Carrie Lovelace. Her crew says bring her in. They would like to consult with her. Oh, look out, the 22 car of Greg Pruitt right into the side of the 92. And the 92 with a shot back, and around goes Pruitt. Pruitt got into Frisch, Frisch back into Pruitt. Scott Lawver in the lead in the 12 car. Then it's the 3 of Andy Bristol. '16 car of Mike Davenport running 3rd. Then it's Josh Thiering in the 1 car. Here comes the field. They pick it up coming out of turn 4. Green flag, and we're racing. Thiering takes a peek right down to the inside. Of the 16 car of Mike Davenport. Thiering stays down to the inside of Davenport. Lawver trying to make sure he doesn't lose any ground on Garmin, and with a win here. Scott Lawver out by 6 car lengths over the 3 of Andy Bristol. Good race for that third spot. Davenport holding on. Josh Thuring trying to sneak up on the inside. Two laps to go. Scott Lauber showing the way. Bristol trying to hold on a second. Josh Thuring pulling up on the inside. Great race for that second spot. White flag is out for Scott Lauber. Side by side they come in a race for second and fourth. Nose to tail. Here comes Scott Lauber to the victory. Who's going to be second? Looks like the one of Josh Thuring. Third, Andy Bristol in the 3. Fourth, the 22 car of Craig Pruitt. And fifth, the 16 of Mike Davenport. So Scott Lauber trying to pick up some points on Darrell Garmin. If Darrell wants to hold that, Jerry Guiley with the season championship last night at Madison International. Darrell Garmin trying to hold that lead he had over Scott Lauber going in. It was 43 points. Here they come. Green flag, and we're racing. Keep your eye on that 6 car. See if he can move up through the field here. Steve Vaughn going to put it to the point in front of the 78 of Matt Lundberg. Oh, look out, Von Gerke up near the 5 and Drive Auto Sales car of Darrell Williams. Oh, for those two guys. Sneaking back up on the outside is Matt Lundberg. Getting some help there from Darrell Williams as Williams helps him down the straightaway. Says, here, I'll give you a little push. Matt Lundberg to the lead here with Darrell Williams tucking it up to second. DW, the Hillbilly Cop, Darrell Williams puts it to the lead. Matt Lundberg running second. Darrell Garmin in that last spot right now. Scott Lauber out there in the middle of the infield saying, could be a 28-point difference going into the feature. Now Garmin on the move as he goes to the outside of the 5 car of Doug Bennett. Trying to move it up a few notches here. Darrell Garmin sneaking now to the outside of the 88 of Steve Vaughn. Darrell Williams running away for the field here. Al Murfeld running second. Then it's Travis Eldridge down to the inside of the 78 of Lundberg. Travis Eldridge up to the 3rd spot. DW coming around with the white flag this time around in the 5 and Drive Auto Sales car. Garmin still trying to move it up a notch or two here. Trying to sneak up to the outside of Gerke. DW, Darrell Williams to the victory. Second going to be the 77 of Murfeld. Third, Eldridge in the 30 car. Fourth, Lundberg in the 78. And Von Gerke is 5th. they come out of the corner. Green flag, and we're racing. Oh, look out. April Reimer put into the point with Mike Byer in tow in the 75. Byer down to the inside. Reimer holding on down the back straight. Byer continues to run on the inside. Dobbs running third, then it's Slater. Mike Byer noses it into the lead. Reimer charging back on the outside. Mike Byer to the lead in the 75. Oh, Reimer taps it back in. Byer. Derek Dobbs. Dobbs into the lead now, and the 3 throws it out of the corner. Byer gets the lead back. Slater down to the inside of Reimer. Byer back into the lead now. Dobbs still down on the inside. Slater to the inside of Reimer. Right in front of the 57 of McGinnis. Dobbs continues to keep the pressure on the inside of Byer. Slater on the inside of Reimer. Two laps to go. Dobbs with another run at Byers. 1 to go. It's Mike Byer to the checkered, second to Derek Dobbs, third the 94 of Dean Slater, fourth April Reimer, and fifth Tim McGinnis. The field nose to tail. See if we get a start here. Coming out of turn 4, green flag, and we're racing. Nope, yellow comes out here. Yellow comes out. Got to have that front row side by side when they get that green flag. Going back racing this time around, looking better this time out of the corner. Green flag, and we're racing. Side by side. Reynolds trying to put it to the point here, trying to clear the 500 car. Finally will and put it to the point. Al Papini in tow in that third spot. Side by side race for fourth. 16 of Bone next to the 38 of Brian Johnson. Steve DeMarb charging back on the outside. Reynolds and DeMarb side by side. Steve DeMarb running that high side well. Six in, 6 to go here. DeMarb, your leader down the back straight. 16 of Bone reeling in. The 139 of Al Papini. Reynolds tucks it behind DeMarb. Now back down to the inside. Catching him in the corner, but can't get him in the straightaway. Here comes Bone to the outside of Papini. DeMarb holding on. Reynolds way down to the inside. White flag out, 1 lap to go. Bone and Papini in a dead heat across the line for third. Here comes Reynolds again on the inside. DeMarb out of the corner. Steve DeMarb to the victory. Second to Reynolds. Third gonna be. Third, the 16 of George Bone. Fourth, the 139 of Al Papini. All right, folks, we're going to give you the late model lineup here so you can get your Gillies Sheet Metal Fab 4 pick ready here tonight. Again, it's worth $21,000 if you're one of the 10 finalists and have correctly guessed. Field ready to go. Lights are off. The back road pace car at Back Road Pontiac. They pace excitement. Ganley pacing the field now. As the pace car heads toward the infield. Here they come, green flag, and we're racing. Mike Lloyd on the outside and John Ganley on the inside. It'll be Lloyd bringing him out of turn 2. Tom Guiley pulling up to that second spot in the 40 car. Up to third, the 98 of Bobby Wilberg. Steve Rubeck trying to stick right there on the back of the 98 car. Rubeck sneaks to the outside of Ganley. Down to the inside, Dennis Miller in the 39 car to the inside of Rubeck. Miller will move it up to fourth and go to work on the 98 of Bobby Wilberg. Miller trying to sneak up on the inside of the 98 of Wilberg. Tom Guiley showing the way with 4 laps left. Dennis Miller on the move. The 39 car right next to the 98 of Wilberg. Miller goes to work on the 21 of Lloyd. Coming around, 2 laps to go. Dennis Miller on the move. Tom Guiley going to come around to the white flag this time. White is out, 1 lap to go. Miller noses it up to that second spot. Dennis Miller up to second. Now it's Lloyd back to second. Here comes Tom Guiley. It's going to be at the line. Mike Lloyd brings it home second. Dennis Miller third. Fourth to the 98 of Bobby Wilberg, and fifth to 61 of Steve Ruback. So Tom Guiley, your winner, in front of Mike Lloyd. Dennis Miller really making a run at it. Advance to tonight's feature. The night is over for the other 8. Here they come out of turn 4. Looking for, not going to get a start here. Not going to get a start here. All right, we'll try it again here as they get back in that original starting order. Tom Guiley heading back down to the pits in that 40 car. Pretty impressive run in that. He might be your Gilly Sheet Metal Fab 4 pick in that 40 car. We'll give you that lineup again right after this race. Now they get the 1-lap signal again. Top 4 come out of this to join the feature field. The night is over for the rest of the field. 15 laps coming up here. The field picks it up as they come out of turn 4. Green flag, and we're racing. Megan Ebrecht down the pole. She's trying to put it in front of the 88 of Frank Bridges. Three wide toward the tail end of the field. Year leader Frank Bridges. Then it's Megan Ebrecht. Ron Chilson in the 17 of the 47 of Art Higbee. Those 4 would advance if positions don't change. Higbee takes over that 3rd spot. Up near the wall, and Chilson back to 3rd. 3 wide, look out. 3 wide, going in the corner. Turner hits Higbee, then bounces off Pouch and takes over that 5th spot. Dave Pouch down to the inside of Chilson. Gary Graves with a flat tire on the 103 car. Yellow comes out. Gary Graves makes it over to the pit area. Those 4 cars would advance to tonight's Budweiser King of Beers Championship, Night of Champions feature if the race ended right now. A lot more to come here. Megan Ebrick pulls down to the inside. Here they go. Green flag, and we're racing. Carrie Graves with another flat tire. Right front is flat. Carrie Graves will pull that car to the infield. Dave Wagner making a move. Wagner and Mislich both in the top 4 now. Wagner up to 3rd, Mislich to 4th. And around goes John Atchison. Goes around in turn 2. Yellow comes out here. Well, we got 8 laps to go here, and Dave Wagner and Chad Mislich move into the top 4 here. Top 4 advance to tonight's feature field. Here comes the field. They pick it up coming out of turn 4. Green flag, and we're racing. Dave Pouch going for the lead here in the 31, right in front of the 55 of Wagner. Dave Pouch, your new leader, getting around Frank Bridges. Look out. Wagner to the inside of Pouch. The Pink Panther, Chad the Missile Mislich, running in that last transfer spot. Nobody challenging Mislich right now. New leader, Dave Wagner. Yellow comes out here. Yellow out as John Atchison goes around again. John Atchison. Going to have some help from City. The field nose to tail, ready to go for the final 5 here. Here we come, out of turn 4, green flag, and we're racing. Higbee and Ebrecht. Higbee going around. Art Higbee with a right rear tire flattened on that car. One more time here. I know, you look at that 09 car, she might be running without brakes. Could it? It could be. Oh, look out. Back of the field. Look out. Green flag, and we're racing. Mislich looking out of the inside of Bridges. Oh, look out. Cooter into the side of the 3. Off the pace is Bridges. Consultation flag out for the 09 of Megan Ebrick. Up to that last transfer spot, Jeff Turnour in the 3 car now. 2 laps to go. 2 to go. Dave Cooter chasing down the 3 of Jeff Turnour for that last transfer spot. White flag out, 1 lap to go. Right now it's the 3 car in that last transfer spot. Wagner down the back straight with Pouch in tow. Then it's Mislich. They'll bring it home that way. Here's that battle for that last transfer spot. Going to be Jeff Turnour in the 3 car. Also joining the feature field here tonight on your Budweiser King of Beers Night of Champions. $228. That's the take-home portion of your Women in NASCAR 50-50 raffle. $228. Get your raffle tickets now. We are going to read off that feature field, starting feature field once again for the Gilly Sheet Metal Fab 4. Here we go. You have to have your picks in two races away. By the end of the second heat for the Roadrunners, get those picks into the Winston Souvenir Shop. We'll be drawing our 10 right after the Roadrunner, our 10 finalists right after the Roadrunner heat race worth $21,000. And you also could qualify if you're a 10th, one of the 10 finalists for really terrific Bryant Heating and Air Conditioning unit from Gilly Sheet Metal. Here they are. In the front row will be the 45 on the pole, John Reynolds. In the 45 next to the 21 of Mike Lloyd. Row 2, the 95 of Bob Hansberry next to the 38 of Brian Johnson. In row 3, the 40 of Tom Guiley next to the 139 of Al Pepini. In row 4 will be the 39 of Bobby Hacker and the 16 of George Bone. In row 5, to the inside, the 98 of Bobby Wilberg, to the outside, the 41 of Jesse Havens. In row 6, the 13 of Bobby Hacker, next to the 02 of Ricky Bilderback. In row 7, the 500 of Steve DeMarb and the 61 of Steve Ruback. In row 8, the 32 of Jeremy Miller and the 17 of John Ganley. In row 9, the 3 of Derek Dobbs and the 94 of Dean Slater. In row 10, the 75 of Mike Byer and the 57 of Tim McGinnis. And in row 11, the 2 of April Reimer and the 7 of Terry Stafford. That is your lineup. Now, you got 2 heat races to fill the form out in the middle of your souvenir magazine and get it into the Winston Souvenir Shop. We'll draw our final 10 in just a couple of minutes here. It's time for the Roadrunner heat races. Roadrunners all set to go. All right, field ready to go. Here we go. Green flag, and we're racing. We got 8-lap heat race coming up here. 8 laps. Justin Wagner out of Beloit in the 73 car. Going to put it to the point here. Well, he's going to try to put it to the point. To the outside is that 45 car charging hard. Steve Gregory out of McChesney Park taking the lead down the back straight. Around goes that 61 car. He's back on track, though. Matt Nizgodsky out of Belvedere. Nizgodsky. Your leader is that 45 car of Steve Gregory. Way down to the inside, Charlie Costello making a move. That's D. Costello, rather, in the 37 car. D. Costello, another one of the females in the field, trying to take the lead here. Mike Rychecki in the 78 holding that third spot. D. Costello down to the inside, nosing it up to the lead. It's Justin Wagner in the 73 car running third, rather. White is out for D. Costello in the 37 down the back straight. Running in front of the 45 of Steve Gregory. Got some traffic in front of her. Here they come. Costello to the victory. Gregory second. Third, Justin Wagner in the 73. And fourth, that 25 car of Keith O'Neill. So the first heat in the books here. Well, by the end of this heat race, you ought to get your pick into the Winston Souvenir Shop for the Gilly Sheet Metal. And Dennis Gumas are here with us tonight, I believe, if not Ron Gilly. Going to be helping us give away this system tonight. Second heat, the field is ready to go here. Another 8-lap heat race coming up. Here they come on a turn 4, green flag, and we're racing. There's a good start. Jim Cost down on the inside in the 2 car. Your leader, the 167, Rick Whitman into the lead. Now, Billy Robinson in the 500. Oh, gets split there. Oh, Robinson was on the loose. He went right into Koss. My goodness, Koss hard into the wall. Koss is going to try it. No, he comes to a stop in turn 2. Yellow comes out. That 500 was on the loose for a while. He's got a right rear flat, and he doesn't know it. He ought to know it by now. Billy Robinson, 16 years old. Just found out what it's like to have a flat tire. Your picks into the Winston Souvenir Shop for the Fab Four. We'll give you to the end of the Short Tracker feature so everybody gets a chance to get their souvenir map. Here they come, green flag, and we're racing. Gary Lawton showing the way here. Dave Eggert down to the inside of the 76 car. Tom Denton moving on up in the 29. 2.5 laps to go here. Up to that 4 spot. The 007 of Tommy Ricotta. Eggert way down to the inside now to challenge for the lead for the 52 of Gary Lawton. White flag out, 1 lap to go, 1 to go. Back on track is the 82 of Jerry Lawton. Here they come to the checkered. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? It'll be the 76 of Dave Eggert. Taking the win. Second, the 52 of Gary Lawton. Third, Tom Denton in the 29. And fourth, Tommy Ricotta in the 007. This one. Here they go, green flag, and we're racing. Kelly Powers, the 23 car. Bobby Williams in the 98 to the outside. 3 wide behind the leaders. Look out. Way down to the inside comes the 4 of Dan Sander. Sander making it 3 wide for the lead. Look at this. Sander making it 3 wide. 4 wide as they sneak up on the outside. Tim Ellis up there. In the 00, made it 4 wide. Oh, my. Jimmy Robinson there in the 33. Basic 6-car battle for the lead here. Robinson, Sander, and Williams. Sanders across the line that time, 2 to go. Robinson way down to the inside. White flag out, 1 to go. Oh, look out, oh my. Look out. Kelly Powers right in the middle of that. Williams bangs off the wall. Sander down the back. Robinson down to the inside. Checkered out. Who's it going to be? It's going to be the 33 of Jimmy Robinson in front of the 4 of Dan Sander. And we get the word, those 4 words that gives you chills up and down your spine. To do that, the matriarch of the Rockford Speedway, Mrs. Jody Deary.
Start your engines. Is that
Gentlemen, start your engines, but that'll work. We do have all gentlemen in this one tonight, or mostly. Yeah, that's. Now the field getting this one lap signal from Tom Powell. The field ready to go here. They pick it up as they come out of turn 4, green flag, and we're racing. Tim Melvin down the back straight. Oh, look out, Rod Gilly on the loose, coming out of the corner. Gilly trying to gather it back in. Your leader, Tim Melvin. Rich Heinrichsen working down on the inside. Bill McCoy in tow in the 15. Kelly Evink right there and running 5th. David Bowers up to 6th. The 5 of George Sparkman. Dan Lignell working down to the inside of the 53 of Jim Newley. Evink to the outside of Heinrichsen. Tom Atchison off the pace in the 9. He'll go to the infield. McCoy tucks it back up in front of Evink. Evink up to that 3rd spot. Heinrichsen holding on down on the inside. Your leader, Tim Melvin, with Billy McCoy in tow. Heinrichsen right back at it on the inside. Pulls even with Evink in the corners. Brett McCoy coming around down to the inside of the 5 of George Sparkman. Ooh, the 21 of Scott Dolliver. Dolliver pulls it down to the inside. He'll head it to the infield. "15 laps to go. my, look out. Rich Heinrichsen right back at it down to the inside. Pulling up even with a 15 of McCoy. Tim Melvin continues to show the way. Brett McCoy down to the inside of the 32 of David Bowers. It's Melvin, then it's side by side. 15 in, 10 laps to go. 10 to go. Heinrichsen sneaking up on the 08 of Melvin. Heinrichsen getting a little help from the one of Brett McCoy. A run by Heinrichsen. McCoy going to the outside. Heinrichsen with another run. Pulls up even in the corners with the 08 of Tim Melvin. Matt Prouty moving it over as the field comes by. Four laps to go, 4 to go. McCoy through the middle. McCoy going for the lead. Brett McCoy down the back straight. Brett McCoy into the lead in the one car. Melvin trying to come back on the outside. Eving joins Heinrichsen on the inside. Rich Heinrichs trying to get around the 08 of Melvin. Heinrichsen puts it up to second by a nose. White flag out for Brett McCoy. McCoy coming out of turn 4, Brett McCoy. Then it's Rich Heinrichsen in the second spot. Third, Tim Melvin in the 08. And fourth, the 18 of Kelly Evink. Fifth, the 5 of George Sparkman. So Brett McCoy leaving no doubt to who the champion will be. This guy right here. All right, come on here. You got to reach in here and just mix them all up with your hand, all right? They've been rolled around and all that jazz. How's that open up, John? There we go. All right, mix them up, mix them up. Come on, mix them up. Come on, just like your room. Get it all messed up in there, okay? All right, give me one by one. Give me 10. Don't look, though, okay? All right, Sean Norris. Sean Norris is our first finalist with a chance not only that, but to win the Gilly Sheet Metal Bryant home system, furnace and air conditioner. Dawn Pearl is our second finalist. Third finalist, this is not the right, that's a ballot for best appearing car. Third final, there's a ballot for best appearing car. So here we go. Third finalist is Sherry Greenlee, the third finalist. Fourth finalist is Tracy Byer. Tracy Byer is fourth finalist. Our fifth finalist is Catherine McBride. Catherine McBride. Our sixth finalist with a chance for $21,000 from Gilly Sheet Metal is Curtis Limley. Curtis Limley. Our seventh finalist is Kevin Neiswanger. Kevin Neiswanger, our seventh finalist. Finalist number 8 is Dan McBride. Dan McBride. Finalist number 9 is, I believe it's Leah McCullough. Leah McCullough. And our final finalist here tonight, 10th finalist, chance to win $21,000, Richard Edmonds, Jr. Season championship on the line. Andy Bristol takes over pace in the field in the 3 car. Good nose to tail start. Coming out of turn 4, green flag, and we're racing. A good nose to tail start. Bristol trying to put it to the point. Mike Davenport right there. Kerry Lovelace, first time out in that 92 car. Look out. Around, oh, no. Lundberg around he goes. Yellow comes out. Josh Thiering in the 78 of Matt Lundberg. Big piece of something sticking up from the right front of that 1 car of Thiering. Al Murfeld sticks to the outside, picks up about 5 spots on that. Well, Garmin and Lawver are nose to tail right now, the 12 and the 6. Had to move the 07 of Von Gerke back down to the inside. He had committed to that inside. Now the field, they'll try to tighten it up here. Mike Davenport bringing him around, looking good. Green flag, and we're racing. Darrell Williams down to the inside. Darrell Williams to the lead. Bringing Travis Eldridge with him. Darrell Garmin a little soft on the restart. Drops a couple spots back of Lawver. Lawver trying to work down to the inside of the 22 of Greg Pruitt. Travis Eldridge sticking right there with Darrell Williams. Doug Bennett running third. The battle for fourth. Down to the inside. Alan Murfeld takes that 4th spot away from Mike Davenport. Here comes Von Gerke in the 07 to the inside of Davenport. Gerke up to the 5th spot. Scott Lawver, a little daring move, splits down to the inside of Andy Bristol. Darrell Garmin does the same thing. Eldridge down to the inside of Williams. Gonna be a shootout for the lead here. Eldridge stays down to the inside. Oh, look out. Travis Eldridge making another run at it. Lawver down the back straight, just one car in front of the 6 of Darrell Garman. Williams holding on. Kerry Lovelace just getting laps in that 92 car. Alan Murfeld, 77 with a peek down to the inside of the 5 of Doug Bennett. Here comes Lawver to the inside of the 07 of Vaughn Gerke. Eldridge with another run at Williams, side by side. Coming around this time, it'll be 10 laps to go for Darrell Williams and Travis Eldridge. And Doug Bennett and Alan Murfeld and Scott Lawver and Vaughn Gerke. Eldridge again trying to make a run at Williams. Darrell Garman takes his 6 car down to the inside of Gerke. Eldridge down to the inside of Williams. Williams holding on to the lead. Leaders could be coming up on lap traffic here in a couple of laps. This time around, 5 laps to go, 5 to go. Williams holding on in front of Eldridge. Murfeld throwing it out of the corner. Here comes Lawver to work on Murfeld. Darrell Garman sticking right with Scott Lawver. Leaders coming up on lap traffic. Andy Bristol right in front of the leader. 3 laps to go. 4 laps to go. 4 to go. Now it's 3 laps to go as they come by. 2 to go now. 2 laps to go. White flag out this time around for Darrell Williams. Eldridge right there. Lawver tucked behind Murfeld. Garman right with Lawver. Here comes Eldridge on the inside. It's going to be DW, Darrell Williams. Eldridge second. Third going to be Doug Bennett. Fourth, Alan Murfeld. And fifth, Scott Lawver. But 6 Series, race number 6. Al Papini leading Bobby Wilberg by 8 points, Steve Rubeck by 13, and Jeremy Miller by 21 points. Someone could win $21,000 at the conclusion of this one. Here they go. Coming out of turn 4, green flag, and we're racing. Mike Lloyd coming back on John Reynolds here. Good battle for that third spot. Down to the inside, Bob Hansberry. To the outside, Brian Johnson. Johnson going to take that third spot. Bringing Al Papini with him. Tom Kiley down to the inside of Papini. Papini trying to sneak it up to the outside of Hansberry. Two-car breakaway, John Reynolds and Mike Lloyd. Papini starts to go to work on the 38 of Brian Johnson Jr. Papini down to the inside, blasting up side by side with Johnson. And Papini moves it to third. Dennis Miller on the move in the 39 car. He goes down to the inside of Johnson. Dennis Miller trying to move it up to that fourth spot. He'll nose it up there down the back straight. Johnson trying to come back on the outside. And Miller goes to that fourth spot. Here comes Tom Kiley. Down to the inside, goes to work on the 38 of Johnson. Kiley trying to move it up to fifth. Your leader, John Reynolds, in the 45. Papini going for second, down to the inside of Lloyd. Side-by-side race for second. Reynolds able to open up the lead a bit. Papini noses it up to second. Lloyd back on the back straight. A little trade of paint in the corner. Papini up to second. Here comes Miller. Dennis Miller may have the strongest car on the track tonight. He's up to third, blasting past the 21 car. Al Papini pulling in the 45 of John Reynolds. Papini catching the 45 of Reynolds. Miller closing in. Here comes Bobby Wilberg. Wilberg down to the inside of Kiley. Wilberg trying to move it into the top five. There goes Papini down to the inside of Reynolds. They're coming up on traffic. And Papini, your new leader. Into the wall. Guiley. Oh, my, look out. Look out. Tom Guiley, Jeremy Miller, Bobby Hansberry. Jesse Havens. Papini had just taken the lead. Your leader, Al Papini. Then it's John Reich, Lloyd, and George Bone. Brian Johnson running 6th. Bobby Hacker, Steve Rubeck, Ricky Bilderback, and Steve DeMarb in that 10th spot. Here they come out of turn 4, green flag, and we're racing. Papini holding on. Bone in the 16, putting the pressure on the 21 of Mike Lloyd. Ricky Bilderback to the outside of the 13 of Bobby Hacker. Hacker and Bilderback battling. For that 8th spot, it'll go to Bilderback. Bone to the inside of Lloyd. George Bone continues the pressure on Mike Lloyd in the 21. Dennis Miller right there with John Reynolds in a battle for second. Papini would love to see them go side by side. This time around, 30 laps in, 10 to go. 10 to go. Papini out by 3 car lengths over Reynolds, then it's Miller. Miller right there on the rear end of the 45 of Reynolds. Steve Rubeck side by side with Johnson. Rubeck trying to move up to 6th. Up to that 6th spot, Steve Rubeck. Johnson back on the outside now. Papini opens it up to 5 car lengths. 5 laps to go, 5 to go. Rubeck cannot clear the Brian Johnson car, the 38 car. finally getting by up to that 6th spot. Oh, look out, into the wall, Derek Dobbs. That'll tighten this field up here. Dobbs into that wall. And there it is, the one-lap signal from award-winning NASCAR starter Tom Powell. And chief leak checker Tom Powell. The back row Pontiac pace car heads to the infield. Green flag, and we're racing. Miller right there with Papini. Coming around to the white flag this time around. Oh my! Miller throws it out of the corner. White is out. Miller again with a charge. Throws it out of the corner. Papini pulling away. Al Papini out of turn 4 to the checkered. Second to Miller. Third Reynolds. Fourth Bone. And fifth Mike Lloyd. Al Papini with the victory. Dennis Miller second. John Reynolds third. George Bone fourth. And Mike Lloyd brings it home fifth. Oh, look out. Right at it here, the new star feature. They haven't picked up feature wins. Leader down the back straight, 45. Steve Gregory. Dave Eggert? No, that is not. That's a 78 car of Mike Rychecki. Down to the inside. Oh, look out. DeCostello going to the lead here. And we got a breakout on the leader. Breakout on the leader. Oh, look out. 17 taking a wild trip, and he's underway. How about that? That is Jeremy Steinmetz. Steinmetz going to head to the pit area in the 17 car. Mike Rychecki is your leader. '73 of Justin Wagner sneaking up on Rychecki. Rychecki leading the group of four down the back straight. Keith O'Neill right in there in the 25. Down to the inside, they split the leader. It is Justin Wagner into the lead in the 73. White flag out, 1 lap to go. Right down to the inside goes the 78 of Rychecki, back to the lead out of turn 2. And Rychecki comes to the checkered. Second gonna be the 73 of Justin Wagner. Jason Van Heist third in the 15. Then it's the 25 of Keith O'Neill. 20-lap feature coming up for the Motor Parts and Equipment Corporation. Napa Auto Roadrunners. That's up next. One more 25-lap feature. And we'll put the end to the Budweiser King of Beer and bleacher section as they come by. Everybody off your seat and on your feet over there. Come on, bleacher section. Everybody up, waving. Nineteen cars ready to go for 20 laps here. The Roadrunner champion will be crowned next Saturday night during the Night of Thrills next Saturday night here at the Rockford Speedway. Here they come out of turn 4, green flag, and we're racing. Oh, bumping right at the front, look out. That 52 car, Gary Lawton, wants that lead back badly. It's going to go to Charlie Costello in the 39. Oh, we got a breakout on the leader. The 52 of Lawton, a breakout on Gary Lawton in the 52 car. Let him across the line that time. Charlie Costello is your leader. The 198 of Kevin Williams down to the inside. Here comes Dave Eggert in the 76. Gary Lawton a breakout in the 52 car. Tim Ellis back underway in the 00. Kevin Williams in the middle of that. Eggert on the inside. Costello on the outside. And Williams in the middle. Here comes Kelly Powers down on the inside in the 23 car. Ooh, Costello close. Under 18 seconds is the breakout mark. Got a breakout on the 23 car of Kelly Powers. And we got a breakout on the 76 car. Dave Eggert. Powers in the 23 and the 76 of Eggert are out of it. Costello holding on. Here comes Jimmy Robinson in the 33. Sneaking through the middle. Bobby Williams or Kevin Williams to the outside of the 198. Kelly Powers, the 23, not being scored anymore. She has no clue that she broke out in the 23 car. Gilbert Brewer into the back of Robinson. Robinson brake check in there. 1 to go. Robinson coming around. Jimmy Robinson out of turn 4. Robinson to the victory. Second will be Charlie Costello. So Jimmy Robinson.